Now let's describe what this trumpet is. Don't think that it's a physical horn that generates a sound. No, it's something more magnificent than that. One hadith by al-Imam Ali ibn Hussain Zayn al-Abideen alayhi salam describes what the sur is, what the trumpet is. In this hadith, the Imam says, وَلِلصُّورِ رَأْسٌ وَاحِدْ وَطَرَفَانِ. It basically has a head, that's the main part, and this trumpet has two sides. وَبَيْنَ طَرَفِ رَأْسِ كُلٍّ مِّنْهُمَا إِلَى الْآخَرِ مِثْلُ مَا بَيْنَ السَّمَاءِ إِلَى الْأَرْضِ. Now you want to know the size of this trumpet? It has two sides. The distance between these two sides is the distance between the heavens and the earth. Billions of miles, trillions of miles, God knows. It's something massive that is probably the size of the universe. That's how massive this horn is. فَيُنْفَخُ فِيهِ نَفْخَ. It will be blown into. فَيَخْرُجُ الصَّوْتُ مِنَ الطَّرَفِ الَّذِي يَلِي الْأَرْضِ. So now we have two sides, one pointing towards the heavens, one pointing towards earth. When it's blown into, the side that's pointing earth will generate a sound towards the earth. فَلَا يَبْقَى فِي الْأَرْضِ ذُو رُوحٍ إِلَّا صَعَقَ وَمَاتٍ. No one on earth who has a soul will stay alive. Every being that has a soul will die when this is blown into. Then the sound that is generated from the other side towards the heavens. Every soul in the universe, such as the angels, will basically die. This hadith says, إِلَّا Israfil, except the angel Israfil, because he's the one who's blowing into it. فَيَقُولُ اللَّهُ لِإِسْرَافِيلَ. Allah will say to Israfil, Mut, die, and he dies. So it seems from this hadith that one of the last to die is Israfil. Now the reason why I say one of the last is because we have other hadiths that tell us who's the last to die. So in this narration, the Imam is describing the surah as something massive beyond our imagination. Don't think of it as a small little horn. It's much bigger than that. In another hadith, al-Imam Zayn al-Abideen gives us another description of the surah. He says, إِنَّ الصُّورَ قَرْنٌ عَظِيمٌ لَهُ رَأْسٌ وَاحِدْ وَطَرَفَانِ. So it's a huge horn that basically has one head and two sides. Then the Imam at the end says, فِيهِ أَثْقَابٌ بِعَدَدِ أَرْوَاحِ الْخَلَائِقِ. This horn, this trumpet, has holes in it as many as there are souls in existence. Imagine how many trillions of angels there are, how many billions of people there are. There are holes in that trump as many as there are souls. So it seems from this hadith that every hole is unique, that is attached to a soul. The sound that will come from that hole will claim the soul of that person. That's how massive this device is that causes the sayha. So this is something beyond our imagination. It has a direct impact on every soul. Now what is the sur made from? One hadith sheds light on this. As-suru qarnun min nur. Allah has created it from light. فيه أثقاب على عدد أرواح العباد. So it's actually made from light. It's not something physical that's comparable to like wood or aluminum or whatever material it is, or bones. No, this is made from light. Now this grand call, the sayha, that emanates from the trumpet is not a normal sound wave. See, sound waves need time to travel, right? And sound waves compared to light waves are very slow. Light waves are much, much faster. Light can travel at the speed of 180,000 miles per second. Sound is nowhere near that. But this sayha, this sound that is generated from this trumpet seems to be faster than light. Allah knows what exactly that is, because it's instantaneous. As soon as the trumpet is blown into, everything in the universe just freezes, dies. So don't think of it a normal sound wave. No, it's much more than that. And this sound is so heavy, so powerful, it makes young boys, youth, age instantaneously. In the tafsir of Ali ibn Ibrahim, when this verse talks about that scene, he says it's the Sayha. كيف تتقون إن كفرتم يوما يجعل الولدان شيبا. How do you disbelieve in a day where wildan, boys, youth, will become old? The tafsir of Ali ibn Ibrahim says, يشيب الولدان من الفزع حيث يسمعون الصيحة. When they hear the sayha, the grand call, instantaneously they grow like 40 years, they become old. See what that does to the body, such that it makes you age instantaneously.